Okay. We should probably get this quest started. I don't know how to fudge I'm gonna get up there, but okay. Ugh. Hello. So you guys don't see the chat on the side this time, cause like, you know, reasons. But like, it's there. I can see, y'all cannot. That's only because I pulled up my phone, and I'm cheating. Hey, there's a ship down there. We have to go on top of this mountain. I did that because we all know dang well, Child's in this quest, I'm about to go silent for like a good majority. Please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me. How much of my things fell down? I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go up to the mountain I need to go to. If you shoot me down, I actually swear. Good, they didn't notice me. I feel as if this is a rock I don't have the stamina to climb. Yeah, maybe blazing my way up that rock wouldn't have been the best idea to me. Please, Razor, for the love of God, don't fall. Okay. Y'all can see the face I'm making right now at that. Hey!
That's the Jade Chamber!
Pretty high up.
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Well, do assume my map shows that. Map.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way.
Dies. Yeah. This just in! It's probably not the way. Took me higher than I wanted to go.
Huh? It only takes us up to here. try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista.
Oh god.
Paimon has a new idea.
Well, happy birthday, Dark.
Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? Oh, right. This method does seem a bit unsafe.
Aha!
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Where do you see the ballista? Paimon, where were you looking? Chief, I'm up this high and I don't even see the ballista. Where were you looking? Wait, where's the ballista? Paimon has freaking X-ray vision. I'm calling hacks. Paimon has X-ray vision. Someone needs to nerf Paimon. She has X-ray vision. Swear to God, if the ballista is down here, then Paimon has X-ray vision and needs to be nerfed. I've come to the conclusion Paimon needs to be nerfed. Yeah, Chief, I don't know where you were looking to see that, but like... I don't even see... Hey! That's a Geomoculus. Paimon, where were you looking? Oh, I'm right on top of it. Yeet! Whee! I missed!
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this?
Hello.
No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Sus! How about you?
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
Sorry, Paimon, I interrupted you by accident. Yeet. Hey! Hey, I don't like that you took almost no damage from that, Chief. Everybody takes damage from Danger Doggo. Yeah, I'm sending all of you to the other world. Die, 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 die. None of you are doing damage to me.
Your arms! Attack!
4,000 damage and...
Nice and spicy. Animal
Okay, let's play a game. You all want to learn how to fly? You all want to learn how to fly?
Who goes there? Take the target alive!
Stand clear.
I need to charge her ultimate, just give me a sec. Die, die, die. 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 Die, die, die. Die, die. Die, die, die. Die. Die, die, die. Paimon, Chief, give me a sec to heal.
Stop! What's all this about?
Hey, it's Kaching.
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're a guest here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
That's a fair question. I'll be back. Sorry, Zav.
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing.
Snack. Are you good?
I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery. Even to the Qixing.
It's not even that hard.
That was... Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
What?
Just call me Kuching.
Gotcha.
I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
I don't think any of them really care.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
Let me get on the tower.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, traveler.
Yes.
You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor? But... Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first.
Hello, Shadow. I heard Jade Chamber. It's not Jade Chamber, Zav! It's Jade Chamber!
You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and, well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime!
You're like Xilang.
Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Let's dance!
No, stop, go away. I hate those things. Bye.
Ooh, look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one!
Dang it, I missed the fish. And the fireflies, gosh dang it. Oh my god, and the frog!
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those ruins over there.
How did you get in a cage?
Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Hello.
Animal hyperstasis absorption test. Absorption test.
That was...
I wish I caused overload. I didn't have time to cause overload. Chief, just wait there for a sec. Okay, you can be let out of the cage now. Slowly kidnaps all the flowers. Get out.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Oh, that was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry, I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Go back to your things so I can buy it from you later.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon's sugar-frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Me sighing every time I figure out Will you let me teleport? I saw an Oculus right there. Paimon is liking it. Frosty. How dare you insult Paimon like that? But yeah. Now we have to wait 30 seconds for this to— oh, it actually loaded faster. Hey, should like load. Talking to it does not work. I repeat, talking to it does not work. I almost stepped on that woman's head. I don't know why it's telling me to go up there when she's right here.
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure. Please help yourselves. As long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
We still don't know how to get up there. I see on the slime. Yes. We'll talk about that achievement in a bit. I can't go around that, so I have to go this way.
You'll have a blast.
I'm already part of the Adventurers Guild, woman. I'm the one that runs all your commissions. Get out my way. Oh, that's a pretty cat. Can I feed you? I can't feed you. Crap. I'm about to climb this. Yeah. 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 Eh. Yeah. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. Hello.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yes.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
Hey, it's not my fault that frickin' Kaching gave us that, Chief. Kaching gave us what Kaching gave us. Kaching. Is it Kaching or Kitching? Kachan!
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
You have a very interesting voice.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue.
How do you have water up here?
I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue.
Jerk.
One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many
Big
from
place.
outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait! Was Vergoldet one of your people?
Who?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude.
Can I have the cool things on your fingers?
Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
I'm not an Adepti. I know how that gonna help. But like... I feel as if I have made a mistake. I don't think they expected anybody to actually throw themselves off the building. But like, how do I get back up there though? Did they seriously not expect anybody to throw themselves off of the freaking Jade Chamber? Or am I the only one that's dumb enough to pull that kind of stunt? Because I feel as if I'm the only one kind of dumb enough to pull that kind of stunt. Now we get to play how to get back to the Jade Chamber. To anybody who's wondering why I did that, how do you expect me not to want to do that? I'm me of all people. Of course I'd jump off of a very high building. Now let's pray I can get back up there. Whee! I'm glad I remembered the way over here. Hey! They didn't think of it! Wait, does that mean I could throw myself off the building anytime I want? As long as I land back? I'll think of that next time, Zaf. Okay, enough screwing around. I may have thrown myself off a building, but that's besides the point.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war.
Yeet!
Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions? That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, Traveler?
It's Child, isn't it?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
Clicking intensifies.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
I want to explore. If there ain't a chest somewhere around here, I'm gonna feel gypped. Chief, is there seriously no chest? This is rigged. I hate it here. Hello.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
This piece of paper has like one letter written on it.
Oh
my god, it's so legendary.
Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust.
Okay.
But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes.
Guess that wasn't a choice.
But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously, Paimon? Seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that! Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall! Don't look at Paimon like that! One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail.
Do you even have fingernails, Paimon?
Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for.
Oh my god.
Let's grab one! Biggest one!
I don't want it.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure?
Oh my god,
Whatever
you're
it
so
is,
greedy,
it's better than
Paimon!
Filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all.
Note.
This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to.
We'll find out soon, don't worry, Paimon.
Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us.
That's because you get treasure out of it.
Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
I will happily go visit child. I will take any excuse. I get to yeet myself off the building. Yeah. I knew I'd get to do that again. I've been looking for excuses. I better get to throw myself off the building. The favorite part of this quest, Samya gets to throw herself off a building. Not the food and the money out of it. She dies! So greedy, Paimon. Jeez. I don't even know how long I've been streaming for. Like, normally I have an indicator that tells me, but I turned it off, so I don't know. Spam's X button. Load, I want to throw myself off the building. Whee! This is so fun. Takes too long. Let's hope my aim's good. Either you die or you live from this, Razor. Woohoo! I have to come up here more often. Make my way to heck. So I really like throwing myself off of things in this game. 41 minutes, thanks. I wouldn't be surprised if I like fully leveled from this. I'm getting close to 40. Hey, if we do 40, somebody pick, we'll either do Child's Quest. No, I actually might say that for another video, because I need to actually make streams throughout the days, and I'm already done. So probably if I do hit that, 31, for the next 2 days, I am going to be streaming. That boy sus. That boy sus. What the fudge am I? I choked. The fudge am I climbing? Oh, I get to beat things up. Whee!
At the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Whee!
Enhanced animal monster, animal test degree of...
I slipped up. This isn't good. This is trouble.
Y'all joke.
La la la, ha ha! Let the show begin!
Good. Probably fine. What'd I do? I'll worry about it later.
Let's move. Shouldn't get careless.
Oh, yo, hey, Chief. Fly like a bird, I wanna fly away. I have absolutely no reason to kill these guys, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because it's fun. Burn. I guess that'd probably be real ineffective against you, wouldn't it?
Stand clear.
Fly! How's it feel? You're too short, Chief. Come on, I want to hit you. Yeah, I've never fought anything this high level before. What is this bull? Burn! And it's dead. Wee. Ooh, more Fatui to kill. Somebody remind me to hit this place up.
Talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper too. What are they for? Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows. It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious. Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on
Why is that so loud?
For sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Why is that so loud? It's just getting louder, Jesus.
Not breaking a sweat.
No. Oh my god, that is so freaking loud. Why is that so loud? It's probably overpowering my voice or some crap. Why is that so loud? It's probably overpowering my voice or some crap. I don't know how well you can hear, but that thing's so loud. I can barely actually hear the game. If I turn the game up too high, I won't be able to... You guys will hear an echo. Don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up. God dang it, it's waking up. Hey, Zhongli.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuhang is more trustworthy than her.
All child has to say is one thing, and I'm like, yeah, I trust you.
So you also met with Kuching then? What did she have to say?
None of y'all have noses.
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even Liyue and Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
That smells so bad. Actually, it's suffocating.
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Kuching, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart.
Kuching Ningguang.
Though they are both members of the Qixing, although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
Is that a reference to something that I know that happened?
Only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
You have very pretty eyes.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of party in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
I already have some.
But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yunjing Terrace have some? Even Qingce village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame King is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of party, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
I wish that wasn't so loud because I want to hear her sing. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself and turn it up so I can hear her sing.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready. Da 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 da. What happened? The flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song to Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Keep
those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
That was nice.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
It's so lame.
Excuse me.
You're so cute.
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face? Kind of can't remember.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name.
Of course I do.
Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Decent.
Sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
It's okay.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's true, yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
She has horns, Paimon!
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies?
Get a bell on your neck.
I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
I want to hear.
So you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Ganyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking.
If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just
I want her, but
about
I'm not
does
good
it.
with ice characters.
Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished.
And I think she's a spear holder. I'm not sure.
Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
He would.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all.
The more you know, Paimon, the more you know.
Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Y'all really making me run everyone.
Oh, protect us!
Protect my poor people who got hurt. I saw those and I'm like, nah, we ain't going that way, Chief. God dang it, I always go into that. Where am I teleporting? Ugh. Might as well just walk the opposite direction. Load. Every Monday at 4 a.m. Oh, so it refreshes, so the weekly things, always refresh on Monday at 4 a.m. That's nice. That's a good thing to know.
Let the show begin!
Yeet. Gosh dang it! I failed the jump! And now my health is trashed again. Do I have any num-nums? Those are all buff dishes. What is that weird looking man? Oh, it's a Fatui, I think.
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened.
Half of y'all look the same. Felix.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume.
Yes.
The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Oh boy.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
Hi, Sam.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
Thank you.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
This is gonna be funny.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millelith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance?
Stab all of them.
Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse.
Oh boy, war.
I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
I always hit slimes and barrels, so...
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So
yes.
What does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
You know, Mr. More money than... As much as I wanted to say child, I have to say this.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now?
If only you knew.
Where would he go at a time like this?
I know exactly where I'm going. I don't know why I'd have to load so much in. Like, I'm not even teleporting that far, Chief. They really need to fix that. Shizanaya. So wait! Snezhnaya isn't a place yet, just an is it a place? It is a place, I hope. To the Golden House we go to see Child. I was gonna say child, but I had to say that line more than sense. Haha, that idiot. It's not hard to tell who my favorite character in this game is. Have you guys ever killed a ladybug? Or like something? Because that's what it smells like in this room right now and I don't like it. These guys look cringy. On my way to see my favorite boy. Beady, 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 beady. Beady, 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 beady. Child! Party level 30. I've seen him KO the fudge out of people. Okay, Sucrose, it's time. You've never actually been brought in here, have you? got my phone.
Wow! This is the Golden House?
Pretty, eh? And laggy.
It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora.
Oh god.
This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here.
Oh my god.
But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business.
God dang it. Freaking Paimon.
It's quiet.
Other time.
Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is alright.
That's cool. The dragon! Don't put me in a cutscene, I want to poke it. I failed! I was holding down my trigger
You've already
too.
fulfilled your task as guides. So why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Hello.
Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself.
So your eyes do kind of have lights in them. I just always thought they were dead. Takes picture.
But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort?
I will KO you!
Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
Nobody be taking a bunch of pictures.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway.
Try me, pretty boy!
The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit.
Hey, come murder everybody.
Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you.
Battle Simp.
The battle.
I want to fluff his hair.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
How is that one part of his armor staying attached?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she?
I'll punch you.
When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
Battle Simp!
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle.
Are you okay? You seem awfully horny.
Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
Battle Simp. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm taking more pictures.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
I'm gonna kick your butt. Come here, pretty
It's
boy.
hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Ow! Crit shots are mean! Hold on, let me get your dumb mark off of me real quick, Chief. That's a bull, he dodged.
Poor timer.
Jerk. What is this aimbot? I'm sorry, that poor guard. Dodge like that again, I freaking dare you. Ah! Oh, I'm so screwed. Can you stop dodging like a jerk?
So quick to flee.
Come on, we can do it!
So quick to flee! Dodges to the right! I will admit your laughter is pretty cute.
Cowering already?
The only coward here is you, Chief!
Guess I should take you more seriously.
I didn't even knock your health all the way.
No wonder Senora was so
Cal likes to make a joke about him looking like Iron Man.
I can go all out.
Ow!
Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
You're the one dodging. Last I checked.
Something else catch your eye? No use hiding back there.
You're the only one hiding! Now come here and get hit! Has he always been this weak?
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Yeet. Whoosh.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know.
That's what the symbol on his single thing. I've been trying to see that forever. The symbol on his pants.
Well then, I'll be
so it has like.
now.
It has a really interesting marking on it.
I see.
Stop laughing. It's cute.
Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Oh God, he looks so angry. I can beat it up, but no hands! Yo, that spear just went from like big boy spear to even bigger boy spear! Hey, Chief! Chief! Can I have the weapon? Come on. How do we survive? That is a really cool weapon! Get over here, child.
Did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose?
Why does your voice sound like that?
Don't make me take it from you.
Take it?
Chill! Chill! That's cheap! Get over here! Crap. Hey, it's cheap! Hey, it's cheap! Chat. Don't mind me. Just gonna. You saw nothing.
Keep back!
You missed. Stop teleporting! It's hard to reach you. Eenie. Ow!
Keep back!
Fine, I will go over. That was cheap, for one.
Keep back!
Okay. Okay, Tartaglia. I like how it says child, like it doesn't even say Tartaglia, it just says child.
Die here.
No, 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 no!
Let's dance!
Barbara, I'm gonna rely on your healing. Joke's on you, I know how to avoid that! Fully, not fully, but close enough. His hair looks so fluffy, I wanna pet him! Doesn't his hair look really fluffy? I wanna pet. Oh, he has cool things on his back! What are those? Nobody be not taking this seriously.
Some you went.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off.
If I get to fluff your hair.
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my
Such pretty
body.
eyes.
I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
So
you
angry.
already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity.
Okay, fluffy boy.
This battle has already left me satisfied.
I want child.
Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend.
Hooray!
Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
Murder.
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest who are weaker than I.
You have cold boots, can I have them?
The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong.
You just went into dirt mode for a second, Chief.
Dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
You need to learn to shut up.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant
Super
in the
Satan.
Stone Forest.
A god?
Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
Yes.
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed
When did you learn how to
upon me as a
Jesus wield
harbinger by
sigils of permission?
Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Child, chill. God dang it, child. That thing kinda looks cool. That boat just got yeeted!
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue,
When did you learn to
you're
fly?
free to stay and enjoy the show.
When did you learn to fly?
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Loading screen. Dang it. Yo, I find it bullcrap that he learned to fly. No crap, I'm a simp, not hard to figure out. Hey, you sit for did I hear you sit for Bakugo? You sit for freaking Zio? You sit for Shugoa? Like what? Sugar, what you mean?
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go.
You can't see that?
Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
Just look. You got eyes, Chief.
What are you doing here?
Hey, Zio! Are you sipping now, Zab?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
There's your husband. Sit up for Zio, SMH!
Magnitude. We have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex Sky puts a pin in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000
There's your husband.
years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary.
You like your pouty husband, Hashier? Your pouty boy? Here, I'll even wait so that you can take a picture of him. There, you can get a picture of Zio.
So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? Wait, all of you are supposed to be the Guardians of Lilith. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qi-Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Got it.
Yep.
Wait, do I get the chocolate chain? Cause she jumped down here with me. That sucks! Hey, I'm not freaking recovered from the one battle!
With me! Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? What wishes to witness?
Oh my god, stop hitting that thing. Die. Yes, I can. Bye.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
I got hit right in the face.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare you. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can?
You're gonna have to chill for a bit.
Told them, children?
Yo! His bliss is gonna die!
Simple energy! That light from your body, it's like the tiny giant pulse! Wow! It's Madam Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
I gotta protect that one at all costs. Come on! Stop getting frozen, you don't have time for that.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast no fear of injury by the wayside, then fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Gunny's like in a fight!